Right. All downhill here. So even on hole 1 it's fooled me. I actually thought the green beyond the guys are playing to was the green, hence the reason I was laying up with an iron, but never mind. Oh. That's actually pretty good these days. Just on the edge. You can see the green slipping away, so I thought if I try and fly it, it might just end up shooting off the back. But yeah, quite an unusual hole this one. But yeah, you can take a wood easily. And there's a view up to where the guys are on the tractors to the tee. Did. Yeah, that's decent. So obviously 2 big bunkers feature here, and there's a slight, obviously, downslope going away. So there you go. Should be fine. Fly. Might be on. Certainly got the feeling of a tight course, this one. Lots of fairways in close proximity, and there's your view back towards the tee. Pretty good. Pretty good. Yep. Happy with that start. So yeah, all uphill. A little tier at the back here. Big long green actually, almost 40 yards. Bunker behind the camera currently, but a big old slope on that, and all goes down back towards the tee. And nice view up the valley there. I think that's towards, probably towards Pontederi where I played earlier. Not bad. Maybe on the right edge. I'll show you in a minute at the flag, but all downhill. So this is your view to the green, probably about 110 yards here. As you can see, the trees really come into play, so there certainly looks like some wiggle room on the other side. So here's your view from about 50-60 yards. I'm just off to the right there. You see you've got some room if you can fly it over, and it's more about landing it short and letting it go on. Yeah. Pretty good. Bit thin. So a quick look back at the hole while we're here. Nice flattish green, as you can see, if I can get the camera level. Little slope in, but then everything does slope down. Oh, never mind. Still a very good start. up. One line, just a couple up short. Very nice. Quick look back. We're here, so obviously a raised green here. And maybe back to the tee. So lovely up and down. Obviously you can see the DVLA in the background. One of the things Morriston's famous for. And there, so a nice flat green when you get on it. And back to the tee. Tight. Fine. Well, not the longest, but a few heart flutters there. Oh, God, Bennett, that's terrible. So bad. Total shock of that. Never mind. So all uphill here, and there's your view back down towards the tee to the right of that chap's trolley. Guess they've had some tree trouble. Probably come over in a storm in the winter. Big tiers. There's two, well, almost three tiers actually on here. Let's use the green cutter at the back. But yeah, big tier at the back, then big slope with a bunker, and then a little one at the front. Tighten that up. That's absolutely fine. Big old banana again. And then makes it a very long second shot. That's that, I think. Not quite sure if it's far enough. And if that is the right flag, as you look back towards the tee on the left hand side. Never mind. Stream 3 putt. A double green this as well. I'll show you next time I come round. I'll just give you a quick show, but there we go, double green. It's okay, not a very good swing, but it's not in the trees, that's absolutely fine. Bunker. Thought I might be able to get a little bit closer than that, but that's fine. So if you back up towards the tee, there we go. Here's a look in from the 100-yard marker. Obviously a couple of bunkers and the ditch, which I've only just cleared actually, so it's a little bit foolish going for it, but at least I'm dry. Thin, be lucky. That was lucky. horrible strike. There's a chance of a birdie. And there, in the babbling stream, as I look back up the hole. Only just. Yeah, that was a fortunate pitch. A big sloping green, so you can actually be aggressive on your approaches and your pitches in. So yeah, big slope on this though. So yeah, lucky to get so close. Swing. Short. Just about there. Terrible swing. I wonder why they have these nets. Swings like that. So yeah, lovely tree-lined conifers on one side and lovely oak, mixed oak on that side, and then these back to your tee. Avoided the nets too. Good for distance. Just in the wrong fairway, in the wrong green. Never mind. I am really glad that dropped. So we'll give you a little indication. It's beyond there. That just goes. That's a nasty pin placement actually. There is literally a crest about there and it all slopes away towards the camera, so oops. Yeah. Very, very good to get a par there. But yeah, nice big green actually, this one. A couple of bunkers, and you look back down the hole. Lucky to escape with a 4. That's good. The risk. I was thinking I should have played a 5 there. Oh well, a bit strong. Make the 2 putt interesting. But, yeah, escape there. With a bogey, that's absolutely fine. Quick look down the hole. So you've actually got a little pinch point on this green. Bunkers either side, very narrow entrance to the green, and a view back to the tee. Front 4 strike. That's fine. So again, you get this sort of compact nature here at Morriston. I do like it very much, but you're certainly in amongst Swansea and Morriston itself. But yeah, it's fun, and it does remind. I do remember it actually from playing it as a 20-something with some of my mates back from university at the time. Yeah, it's good fun then. Really good fun. Good. So there's a ditch to be wary of here, which my poor strike cleared by about 10 yards, and a view back to the tee. Nice to tidy up. Decent 2 putt. It's an ideal shape for that. I think it's the old played as a par 5. Shadow of that tree before you're doing anything else. Totally blocked out, green's round the corner a long way away, and avoided the ditch here fortunately, and then spinning round, there's your view back to the tee. So yeah, not position A here. So here's a view back. This is from about 140, obviously view back to the tee. Ditch is about 130 to the green, going diagonally left to right across, and there is your view up towards the green. Could be quite nice. That's pretty good. Take that. Fantastic. Big slope on this one again. So yeah. Happy with the 5 there. So as you can see, the green, big slope, left to right as you come in, a couple of little ridges, and it all slopes away down towards the ditch as well. Across it, but some usual strike. Again, the DVLA up there. I'm not sure, is that the M4 behind us? And I can't remember. Might well be. Certainly a busy road. Good to wait. Nice 2-putt, big tee at the back, again slope back towards the tee and a bunker short. It's nice, really enjoying this. Lovely with this sort of Welsh style woodland fringe here that you get there, sort of hillside fringe, oak trees and everything else. It's lovely, really, really enjoyable. Come round. Yeah. Sideways onto the fairway as usual. That's absolutely fine. Good. Yeah, that's on. Right to the fringe. Super willow warblers again. Nice springy turf here actually. And then back towards the tee. Roll. That's a bit frustrating. But never mind, cracking day, nice course, really enjoying myself. Nice and quiet on the course as well, which is always good for filming. It's a big long green, this one with a big dip, as you just saw me come through there. Probably about a 40-yard long but narrow green, shallow bunkers on the right, and a view back down the hole. Way, I should say. I think that could be goodbye. striking line. Safe. Just short. Roll back down a bit. Not a very good shot. Oh, strike certainly. That's okay though. And there's your view back down towards the tee. That's pretty decent. Uphill putt. So a quick look back down the hole. It's very pleasant up here. Beautifully cut fairways. Very nice indeed. And I do love all these oak trees lining. They're absolutely wonderful, isn't it? Magic. Lovely. It's a nice noise that, isn't it, when it drops in the hole? Especially on a beautifully still afternoon like this. Very nice. Cool one. That's very nice indeed. Lovely shot. But thinking about the second hole actually, when you've got the tree in the way, same sort of distance, hit the same club, and yeah, very happy with that. Suspected spam. That's a lovely three. Get rid of the nuisance crawlers would be even better. That's very nice. So gradually sloping down towards the camera there. Another big long green, probably about 35 yards, 40 yards maybe. Bunker there, and that side, a little ridge in the other, and back up to the tee. Lovely par there. Yeah, there it is. Not short, but it's fine. Took a little bit of fizz out of it. Yeah, it's a bit high. I optimistically went to the ladies' tees, try and shorten the hole, but alas, no. There's a woodpecker, not me. We'll go and see. It wasn't a very good shot. So obviously that was your look down to the green, and then a look back round the corner up to the woods at tee. A nice chaffinch singing. That's fantastic. From there, obviously a 2-iron through a bunker around a tree isn't a shot you practice very often. So happy with the pitch though. Short game does get me out of some pickles. Big long green here. Nice and flat, sitting at the back half. And little ridges and stuff to gather, and there you go, as you view back. There we go. right there. Yeah, that's good actually. Should be able to see the green nicely from there. So on the parallel par 5 downhill here. So that's the fairway where I should be. But then we'll be back to the other par 5. Excuse the heavy breathing, but just yomped up 17. This is about 140 yards to go. The first the ridge by the 18th tee. I'm just swinging around. Just where the two guys are is where the green is. Wrong flag.
Sounded good.
Sounded good. Wrong flag. Never mind. Good. One of them. So as you can see, just as the sun's sadly gone in, view back down the hole, and obviously the double green here. Shared, I believe, with the 6th. The best play hole. Second shot was nice, other than that, pretty poor. But never mind, it's been a great round. Having spoken to several members, I think this is where the old course used to go. But yeah, it's beautiful actually now, isn't it, with the wildflowers. Yeah, that's alright, isn't it?
And you've got the right line as well, you see.
Yeah.
You have a shot between.
My designer fade coming in there.
You'll be able to good line, man.
Cheers. It's gotta go. So see, that was your view to the green. About 110 out here. Fairway bunker. And then there's your view back towards the tee. And what's been a very enjoyable round. Yeah. Only just. I'll set up in a second and do a little outro, but yeah, really enjoyed that. So just wrapping up on what's been a very enjoyable day. Really 2 very enjoyable rounds of golf. First one at Pontedowie and the second one here at Morriston. It's been really good stuff. As a course, I don't really remember a lot of it actually from being a youngster. I do remember there's a lot of up and down, although I've spoken to people and they said that the course has actually changed in the last couple of years. And the layout is actually very good indeed. Like, still a lot of up and down, certainly the first half dozen holes or so. Back 9, again, really nice actually, very enjoyable stuff. I do actually, now thinking about it, remember a few holes there. But yeah, just a really pleasant parkland experience. Course in great condition, you know, greens running nice, fairways nice and firm and bouncy, just really good. Members, absolutely brilliant. You know, everyone I've spoken to here has been absolutely fantastic, so friendly. Just, yeah, a pleasure to be here, really has been. So yeah, I've got to be honest, very enjoyable indeed. Had a wonderful time. Thoroughly recommend it. It's been a real blast. So yeah, come here and enjoy it yourself. It's absolutely fantastic.